Blessings, everyone.
Hello.
This is Judy with Living in Home.
And Iggy.
And we just wanted to let you know about something special that we are doing.
We have decided to offer a special semi-private ceremony for select few. We will only take 5 people. And it's going to be a combination of ceremonial cacao and hapé combined with energy healing and sound healing.
Yes, so for some of you, you have been to our ceremonial cacao events here in the Sacramento area and know how powerful it is with the sacred medicine of cacao, which we have here, our cacao from Guatemala that we use. This beautiful medicine of cacao. Not only is it a superfood, but it helps you spiritually, it helps you emotionally, it helps with the expansion of your heart. You really tap into the love that you are and feel that oneness of love from the divine source that is residing in you and the love that you are. And it helps you just foster this love out into the planet. Also helps promote self-love as well. Not only does cacao do that, but it helps you with really putting out whatever your soul desires to do here, whatever your passions are. Cacao helps to birth those passions out into the world. And so it is a beautiful plant medicine to help you connect to the love that you are, which in turn has a ripple effect, and you start to feel love everywhere. And
it helps you to, as Judy said, it helps you to manifest things. It helps you manifest your dreams. It helps you also to feel better. You know, it has a ton of serotonin-like substances, and it contains anandamine and theobromine, powerful substances that just give us that feeling of bliss and well-being, give us that feeling of joy. So we invite you to come and participate. And this is going to be a special ceremony because it's going to be very intimate. It is a special invitation only.
Yes, and this ceremony that we are doing not only with cacao, but we are also going to include the special sacred Amazonian snuff medicine. And we're going to kind of explain about hapé a little bit because it's not quite known. And so this is a very sacred medicine that we experienced for the first time a few years ago and before our ayahuasca ceremonies. And so we have been working with this medicine, and we have found that it just takes things to another level. So
what is hapé?
What is hapé?
Some people actually refer to it as rapé as well. It's actually spelled with R, but it's pronounced with H. So correct pronunciation is hapé. And there are many, many different kinds of hapé. So it is a snuff, kind of like tobacco, because most of hapé actually contains Amazonian strain of tobacco, which is referred to as mapacho by the indigenous people. And every tribe has its own special blend, their own special secret recipe that they just keep it to themselves. You know, it gets there is this tradition that goes on from generation to generation, and shamans learn how to prepare that. And in the past, it was only shamans who prepared it. Nowadays, in some tribes, the entire tribe participates, but preparation of hapé itself is a ceremony.
So what it is, it's the mapacho tobacco, which is not the same as the tobacco in cigarettes. It's totally different. It's totally different.
And it actually contains way more nicotine than tobacco in cigarettes. And it's not recommended to smoke it. It can be very addictive because of the levels of nicotine. So in some hapé preparations, so hapé is always very, very fine powder. And it's a mixture.
They crush it with other plants. So depending on, what the intention is, for the hapé, they use different kinds of blends of plants, and they're crushed into a very fine powder.
And in some cases, it's actually an ash of certain plants that have been burnt. So it's very, very fine, mixed together with other herbs or plants, and mapacho, right? So it's a blend of things. And it's very, very fine, and it's blown up your nose.
Yeah, so do you want to show what that looks like?
Yeah, so these are like a couple bottles of...
you can turn it around so you can
this way. You can see this is for Visions brand. This is another one that doesn't have official label, but it's just handwritten.
So if you can turn it around so they can see, and the bottle right here.
Okay.
Yeah. So in there is a very fine powder in there of the tobacco and other plants all mixed together.
Maybe you can see a little bit in this one because some of it has been used, but it tends to clump together. You can't quite tell the texture of it until you actually put it in your palm, and then you flatten it, and it's kind of like even white flour that is fine seems coarse compared to this. It's really super fine.
So the application of hapé is administered through the nose using a tepi. So in ceremony, when you come to ceremony with us, we will be using a tepi to administer the hapé medicine to you. So it looks
so
the tepi
an
looks
example
like this.
of a tepi is like this. This one has a traditional kind of like ayahuasca kind of beaded design on it. But there are many different ones. Some of them are very simple. Some of them are more straight. Some of them have kind of like angled look. And so this is used, tepi is used for applying medicine to some other person. There is also a self-application pipe, which is referred to as kuripe, and that's kind of like a V-shaped, smaller pipe.
An applicator that you could administer the hapé to yourself. But when you come in ceremony with us, we will be administering the hapé using a tepi. So with the tepi, we will take a dosage of hapé in the palm of our hand, and that powder will be, we'll put the powder inside of the tepi, and then blow the powder into one nostril and then the other nostril. So let's talk about the benefits of hapé, because there are so many different benefits of hapé depending on what kind of hapé you are using.
Right, like why would you want to even do this, right? So some people may wonder, like, why would I want to like have something blown up my nose, right? Because it's not something quite natural, right? It's not something that we are used to. It is definitely indigenous plant medicine. It's 100% legal. So there is like nothing to worry about there. It's not dangerous.
And it's not psychedelic.
It's not psychedelic, but it has many, many powerful healing properties that we want to talk about and share with you.
One of the things that hapé can do is it really can help you clear out like mental fog and have you come more into mental clarity, because the medicine goes up your nasal cavities and your sinuses. It really does clear this out, and it also helps you decalcify your pineal gland.
It's another function.
Oh,
right?
Yeah, huge. It's a huge benefit, to do that.
So overall, you get this sense of expansion in your mind. So, initially when this medicine is blown up your nose, you feel the sting. It can be very powerful sting in your upper nasal cavity. and then you start almost immediately start feeling this buzzing throughout your body. So actually what's happening, that there is a lot of cleansing that's happening within your energetic and spiritual body.
Yeah, so it clears your energetic field. It helps to clear things out of your chakras. I want you guys to know that. It also helps you, depending on, what the type of Hapé is, it can really help you with your allergies. It can help you if you have any kind of respiratory issues. It can help you with that, any kind of colds or flu or anything. It can also help with any stomach issues too as well. And so just depending on what it is, but it does help you spiritually. It can help you connect to your higher self. You can really have a spiritual experience with this medicine. I've had
and many people do.
experience. Yeah, many people have spiritual experience with this medicine. So you could connect with your guides, the higher dimensional light beings that are around you. A lot of people experience like connection with Mother Gaia, Mother Earth, because you do feel grounded because of where this medicine, comes from. It helps to root you and ground you to Earth energy. So it's great for that.
Absolutely. And a lot of light workers are having difficulty grounding themselves, particularly now with all these energies around the planet. Schumann resonance going through the roof, and also all this cosmic wind, all these solar flare energies that are hitting us. So some people feel kind of floaty. This may be a good way, or one way, to get grounded into Mother Earth.
Yes. And so we combined the Hapé medicine with the cacao because the cacao helps with your heart, expansion. Hapé helps you feel grounded, clears a lot of the energetic gunk, in your energy field, in your chakras, in the body. And then along with taking these two medicines, Iggy and I will also be facilitating sound healing in the ceremony. And this is also a way for your body to align to higher frequencies. So you'll feel more in alignment with sound healing. Along with the sound healing, because this is a semi-private ceremony, this gives us an opportunity to really look in your energy field and see what is there that doesn't need to be there. So for me, I will go in and I will take a look and see what's going on with you. And so I will help to transmit these beautiful higher dimensional, higher frequency light codes that I channel that come through to help you with a lot of different things. So one is helping you to release stuck emotions, or anything that I see in regards to past timelines. So that can happen too, where I help you release timelines that are so traumatic, that hold so much pain, that are stuck in your chakras or in your energy field, that you don't even understand why you feel a certain way. And sometimes it's emotions from other timelines that are stuck there, or any kind of attachments that are not organic to who you are that I see, like implants or entities or any other kind of interdimensional something that was put on you. That was interference. I don't want to scare you guys, but like sometimes there are things that are just stuck to the human and you don't even know where that came from. And
you don't even know it's there.
You don't even know it's there. You don't know it's there. That is because you could have like 3 entities on you and you don't even understand it's there, but you're feeling sad, depressed, or whatever, it is, and it really isn't you. It really isn't you. It's just because you have some things, in your energy field. And so during this ceremony, it is a really huge ceremony in where there's so much clearing in your energetic body, your physical body, your spiritual body, your emotional body, your mental body. So much clearing can happen using the sacred medicines of cacao and hapé, but also with the facilitation of sound healing and
Light
language and the healing energies that we bring to the ceremony. So in our ceremonies, we do connect with higher dimensional beings such as angels and ascended masters and galactic guides and whoever else, comes and your guides too. So because we are channels, I can actually hear different messages that come, for you. So this is a way to have a focused, healing, for you using these two sacred plant medicines and the gift of light language that we bring into the ceremony. So it's going to be about 3 hours or so.
Maybe 4.
Maybe 4, just depending on, how everybody feels, but minimum, 3 hours for this ceremony. And we are going to be hopefully facilitating these ceremonies on a regular basis. And so we just wanted to share with you something that was guided, for us to bring forth to the community to share. We know how much the sacred plant medicines have changed our life so much. And we know that when you use different sacred plant medicines with intention and only in ceremony, because in ceremony you really have so much reverence for the plant, you have reverence for yourself, and you bring your intentions into the ceremony. When sacred plant medicines are used this way, it is so transformational.
Absolutely. So if you're called to explore this, if you have any questions, reach out to us. We'd be happy to discuss it further with you. When is it going to be?
We'll put all the details down below, and we would love for you to experience these beautiful plant medicines and just feel the shift and transformation, especially during this time on Earth where we're in now the golden age, the age of Aquarius, and we're moving further into expanding and further into this ascension process for humanity and for Mother Gaia. So if you have any questions, feel free to send us any messages, email us, whatever. If you know our phone numbers, you can text us too, and we'd be happy to answer any questions, and we'd love for you to join us in this powerful ceremony soon.
Yes, thank you so much.
Namaste.
Namaste.